Well, I think it'll get back to that.
Talk to me.
I think we really gotta. I think artists, we have to first take the entitlement away. You know what I'm saying, and understand that if you go to other cities, they don't have the opportunities that we have. You can't walk up to a funky in a club and go, "Hey, play my new record straight out the studio."
Yeah.
Those are things we took for granted as a community.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, we had a group of DJs in the city that could actually take my record and take me from the club to the radio, from the radio to a label, to a deal. We took that for granted. Then we had other things that started to play into the fold. You had the internet come, you had this and that. But what we relied on here in the city has always been the DJ.
Yeah.
Even when we had our biggest success with some of the biggest records in the world, if you pull back the curtain, the DJ was there. That's how we got to the point to where you seen this person on BET, you seen them doing the commercials. When you look at future success, you have to look at not just coalition DJs, the city got behind Future. When you look at the success of a Bankroll Fresh, the city got behind these people. Not just coalition DJs. So for us to sit here and say we take that whole credit for that, no. We as a collective of DJs in the city, from coalition DJs to I Love My Plug to Bigger Rankin to a lot of other people that play intricate parts in this, we took all of that shit for granted.
On them Mondays, man.
New Music Monday.
Do y'all see anybody that has the same charisma that a Bankroll Fresh or a Future had when it came to breaking those records back then?
No, I think it's just a new style.
Okay.
New style of, not just male, females. It's just a new style, new concepts. I don't know. What's your opinion on that? I think it's changed.
It changed a lot. And I think a lot of it is a new Future. It is a new Bankroll, but they don't have that work ethic that those people have.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, then.
So
I'm with you.
When I think about the Future, I remember seeing him out every night.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the money.
Yeah.
It wasn't about how he was looking or how he was popping. He came and built a relationship with Funky.
Yeah.
He built a relationship with Nando.
Yeah.
He built
X-Rated.
a relationship with X-Rated.
Yeah.
He built a relationship with Don Juan. He did a relationship with Big X. He did a relationship with all these DJs.
Shawty Rock.
So when his record came and they got time to play his record, and he needed that support from the DJs, who you think really got behind him and supported him? It wasn't because he came in and spent hella money.
Yeah.
He built a real friendship
Come on,
and a
man.
relationship. So that's why when you see Funky go to his birthday party in Miami, you see Funky go to the party in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It's a friendship. It ain't about
La Familia.
you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So we got to get back to that. We got to make the whole scene back to where we all want to work together again.
Exactly.
And I think at some point we all separated, and it wasn't anything malicious toward anybody. I think we all kind of like we seen a pot of gold, and everybody wanted their pot. They wanted a pot of it.
Yeah.
And when you look at it now, that's why I think a lot of it is separation, because everybody is chasing the money.
Yeah.
When we need to be chasing the culture of what we built again. We need to be bringing that unity back. That's why we got this thing now called Unity Over Everything.
Okay, then.
And that's where me, Coalition, Fleet DJs, Nerve DJs, DigiWax, a couple other, smaller DJ, I Love My Plug, a couple other DJ crews that are part of it. And it's all about us unifying. So we first started this out with Ice Cube.
Yeah.
We tested it out with Tyrese. We got the Jagged Edge.
Money Man.
Don't want to forget him. But we tested it out with him with the conference call. And when we did this, all of us coming together, we looked at the success that Cube had on his new project, and that was all of us as DJs, as a collective coming together going, hey, we're going to push this project.
Break down how y'all linked up with Cube. Say what you about to say, Phone.
I'm about to say we also did it in the past with Akon, you name it, Akon and Migos. Remember that record?
Right.
We all came together on that. So we've been doing the big records, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But I think the Ice Cube, we had a lot of input on that one. To talk about that, it was just me getting on the phone, man, reaching out. What we do all the time, man, it was just, me calling X, hey, man, can you get Killer Mike or Woo the Whoop, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say everybody, I don't want to miss everybody, you know what I'm saying? But the album came together from relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Cube believed in me, man. He took my A&R, experience and the stuff I've been doing my whole life.
Well,
and
no,
I found
Funky,
it,
I'm about to bring
I
it to your doorstep, man. We ain't talking about Ice Cube, the Ice Cube in the refrigerator somewhere. We talking about the Ice Cube, Mount Rushmore Ice
Mega.
Cube, Don Mega, West Side Connection.
Without
what
a doubt.
was going through your mind when Cube said, "Funky, I'm taking your direction, and we're about to go in this thing and go crazy"?
Well, I felt good about him liking something that I did, like the Mike Epps record. That was a song I was gonna put out, me and Mike Epps.
Yeah.
He like, man, I like this. I need this for my album.
Ooh.
When he said that, I said, oh man, we got something. That's my boy X. Oh man, you did that, Funky. You did that. Let's go. I'm gonna help you now. Let's go on and do this one.
Yeah.
I fuck with Cube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that kind of was a big thing to me, man. You know what I'm saying? This year, how that came out, and then he gave me A&R credit on the album. So
Exactly.
anybody that needs some beats, man, holler at the team, man. Coalition.
Come on, man.
So
We're
we're not just record breakers. We're a marketing promotion team. That's what people don't get, man.
Big old facts.
This brain right here, man, is doing stuff that y'all ain't even heard about yet, man, with Billboard and all kind of stuff. So it's a lot of stuff about to happen that never happened before.
Well, see, y'all do y'all thing in Atlanta, but y'all got a West Coast connection as well, man. I mean, I can't talk to Daz without Daz bringing up the coalition, okay?
That's family, though.
I mean, talk about how y'all got plugged in the West Coast and then just being able to work with all of the different artists out there.
Too Short, I met through him.
I had to contribute that to Too Short. Like, Too Short was my real first West Coast connect. I probably produced on every Too Short album from like 96 probably to about 2001,
My
probably
God,
2002.
X.
So, you know, I've been around for a while, and then, you know, with me being with Funky in the club, so his connection is my connection. So once we make the connection, it's like everybody become friends at that point.
I like to tell this story how I met X, like
Talk to me.
carrying the crates and being at Rowdy Records, him around all the celebrities. I don't want to say this in every interview, but to make a long story short, I was coming from Kansas City, man. I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
X treated me like I've been here my whole life.
Come on.
You know, he was already popping. He was working with Dallas TLC at the
That's
time.
right.
He like, man, I'm gonna tell you one example, then move on to something else. We had a strip club, I think it was Nikki's, and they was like, you know, charging everybody to get in. But X was a celebrity, you know, he like, you can get in, but everybody else gotta pay. He like, well, if they can't get in, I ain't going in. I said, I'm fucking with this nigga for life. Because don't nobody, like, he could just went in like, nigga, I don't know you like
let
that.
you later. Gotta go.
I like, nah, I'm leaving if they can't get in. So that was some dope shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Just little shit like that.
You know, with me having a military background, I just always believe in no man left behind.
Damn
you know
right.
What I'm saying? So my mama always taught me, if we come together, we leaving together.
Exactly.
So one no way I could go in that building and leave them outside. You get what I'm saying? Because we all came together. So I just feel like the celebrity shit never meant anything to me. Like, because at the end of the day, I know what it take to make a celebrity.
Yeah.
So I don't feed into who a person is. If I like you because I like you genuinely as a person.
Exactly.
Your stardom don't. When I deal with Shaw, I deal with Todd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I'm out in public, I know who he is. So and I respect the fact that he's Too Short. But personally, he's no different from me and you.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
That's
So,
right.
You know, once you take the stardom off of it, we all real. We all people. He put his drawers on the same way I put mine on.
While we on this West Coast, shouts out to my cousin Warren G, man.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? They always shout out B-High, so.
Yeah, man, you know I'm here for it all, man. When it come to y'all boys, I've been watching y'all the whole time, man. And to see y'all maintain y'all relevance, you see what I'm saying? Year after year after year ain't going nowhere. Break that down for the other DJs that's coming up, man. Because, I mean, y'all don't just DJ. Like you say, y'all are marketing people. Y'all are promotion people. Y'all are record execs. Y'all are doing everything. How the hell does one go from scratching to making it do what it's supposed to out here?
I think it's more of having a team, man, that believes in you. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me and X, man. We have a team that meets every day.
Yeah.
Group text, FaceTime, however we meet, and we talk about it. We listen to people. That's what we do. We don't just take all the credit. We listen to our team and their opinions, the younger guys in the crew. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. Thing.
You know, we've gotten a lot older.
Okay, so what is that like then? As OGs, having to take some direction from these young niggas too, because you know they got the post because they are the post. So Are y'all understanding what they trying to tell y'all? Or y'all like, man, hey man, this shit ain't hitting.
Sometimes we have to put our foot down and go, hey man, that shit just ain't making no sense.
Okay.
But a lot of times with us not being, like, we ain't frequenting the clubs like we used to. We ain't out every other night. Funky's out every night. So for me, I have to sit and listen and be more objective to what is being, what they putting out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about all the young kids that's popping at the time. Like, I just had a big argument with a bunch of my DJs about who popping and who ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? We had a knockdown, drag out fight about it. You get what I'm saying?
How do you determine who's popping and who ain't popping in this day and age, though, X? I don't even know no damn
and that's part of the problem that's the argument that we was having. You know what I'm saying? And they got mad at me because what they call hot and what they may call a star, being that I'm older, I don't see that.
You ain't buying it.
I can't because I'm not seeing. Listen, because
he go by stats. He be on that computer.
I go by stats and how and the motion in the city. So if I know you know about him, Funky know about him, he know about him, Hershey know about him,
Hersh,
everybody. If you could go and 4 or 5 DJs, 7, 8 DJs playing this record, and everybody on it, and I'm getting the call, hey man, you playing the new this? That's when I know somebody hot in the city.
Come on.
If only 2 or 3 cats is playing it, and they only playing it in this club,
exactly,
it might just be hot on that side of town.
Spread.
But and that's what I'm telling the DJ, because we're not communicating. Because the DJs, what we built before, what Atlanta was before, all of us kind of worked together. So if it was a record that was hot, when Jeezy was hot, every DJ was on it. When Future was hot, every DJ was on it. It wasn't, I got my crew, I ain't playing that shit, because they ain't spend no money with us. See, when we started that shit, that's when everything started going crazy, because it started going, I ain't playing that because they playing it. They ain't gonna spend no money with us, so we ain't fucking with that. That's what killed Atlanta. That's what killed it. You know what I'm saying? At one point in Atlanta, we all played what everybody played. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Coalition was on the record, it didn't matter that Coalition was on it. Everybody played it because it was hot. It was dope. So what's happening now, a lot of these records is getting caught up in shit that don't really have politics. Damn. A lot of artists are not having the careers they should have because of DJ politics, radio politics, music industry politics. When it should be, if the record is great, let's make it pop.